Hello. Do you know what rich people fight over? Money with other people, with other rich people. Like, look at Trump. Okay, he built a business and he bankrupts it. He runs it down to the ground and then files bankruptcy. And he would do that to avoid paying people. There's lots of people that would talk about what he did and how he would just file bankruptcy to avoid paying everybody. That's what rich people do. They focus on money. Okay? And I was channeling Tupac in that song "To Live and Die in LA," East versus West, tension. Me and my twin flame live on opposite sides of the country. He left when he left to go be with his karmic. He left me in California to go to New York. And then I heard you're fighting with yourselves from blood in, blood out. So it's what I'm getting is that all this violence, all this tension, all this, it's to control us so that we aren't fighting with them. So we aren't fighting with the people that we should be fighting with, which is the elite, the oligarchs, the rich people. Like, look what they're doing. They took away healthcare so that we're fighting for our lives, essentially. We can't go to the doctor or anything without getting in debt. And then Biden made it, because this is why the Democrats are better than the Republicans in certain aspects. Anyway, that whole thing about collections and medical debt, like Biden said that can't be on your credit report, and Trump undid it. So the airports, LA, how Tupac died, gang violence, Vegas. As long as the enemy understands, that's all that matters. Because they want you fighting with each other. Like, who are you fighting? You're fighting with yourselves. It's a game. It's like a simulation to them. Like, sometimes you need room to quiet the noise. Okay, and there's a lot of people that think small-minded about that. They'll take it to like a personal thing. Like, really, it's bigger than that. But I mean, everybody has their own battles and their time that they have to kind of allot with. So who are you fighting with? You're fighting with yourselves. That was with blood in, blood out. In oppression, narcissistic personality disorder. And what I'm getting with that is, like, get a role model. Like, that was that part of Gone in 60 Seconds when they were stealing cars and that guy tried to steal from the guy that stole. And he was like, you need a role model. Like, change your behavior, your direction. Like, rich people are fighting with other rich people over money. Like, look what Trump and the Republicans are doing. They have got rid of Section 8, like, for so many, like, people lived on that for a long time. They got rid of that. They did a whole bunch to our social programs because they want us fighting with each other, and they're in charge of the businesses. So who are you? They're gonna pick and choose who has money. That's what they want. It's class warfare. Okay, so who are you battling? You're battling with yourselves. That takes it to protection, like physical protection and spiritual protection. Wrap your crown. Okay, people will, like, you can do knot magic. Girls usually tie their hair in a tie, or they'll cover it with a rag. Same thing for guys. Sometimes they'll wear a rag or they'll wear a hat. Okay, cover your crown, protect yourself. And then other things like unblocking and aligning your chakras. Be aware of the astrology of what's going on as best you can. I'm not an astrology person, but we're currently in Cancer season. And be aware if you are pushing out negative energy, that is what the universe, spirit, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, is going to mirror back to you. Okay, wisdom comes with age. My grandma would always say, El diablo sabe más por su edad que de su... Más por... Oh my God. Sabe más por su edad que por hacer diablo. Like, he knows more being older than being the devil. 444. So these people have been doing this for a long time too. Everybody, see how far you can get. Like, they don't care what happens to us. They don't care about us. Transformation. Okay, death, transformation. Those are your A phoenix is reborn from the ashes. Okay, so, and also be aware in spell work, like if you're getting sensations on the left side, that's jealousy. On the right, that's spell work. Everything is a distraction. The oppression, the dominance, to submit, to fearmonger. Take yourself out is what I heard, because they want you to self-inflict. On that part of Mr. and Mrs. Smith where they end up like, they get a target, right? And they're working together, and he's like, you marry the enemy, bad for business. So they get a guy to make them both come in, and he's like, who's the target? Who's the target? And like, you are. Like, you marry your enemy, they want you to take yourselves out. That is like a twin flame thing, because you're battling yourself, and that's bigger than this. It's not just twin flame, but we are battling ourselves. Because if you're overindulging and you're repeating all these patterns, you're addicted to this, you're addicted to that, you're spending your time doing whatever, you're death scrolling, you're overeating, you're over drinking, you're over smoking, you're doing drugs, whatever it is, you have sex addictions, you're being narcissistic, you keep leading with your ego, you're wasting your time being mad at somebody else instead of focusing on your stability and your growth, then what are you battling with? You're battling with yourself. Stop overindulging and fighting those internal battles. I'm getting infighting specifically. There's a part on Red Dead Redemption, so gaming, you might be gaming, that is called infighting, where you fight people in your own team. So infighting, okay? You're fighting with yourselves because it's an experiment. It's social experiments. Physical, spiritual, okay? There's two different worlds here. The spirit world. Hillary Clinton said, never waste a tragedy. I remember that somewhere. I don't remember where I heard it from, but it was online. It's all to control and create doubt to get us to submit. Look up with hope, okay? Heaven, hell. Heaven, hell. Remember where you are. Your crown, your upper chakras, okay? Align your chakras. There's a part in The Waterboy that is about laughing at your enemy, like that he was really scared. The coach was really scared of the other coach because blah, 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 blah. And he was like, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. And then after that, it was like, Adam Sandler was like, are you scared of him? Like, are you scared of him? And it's about not having fear, laughing at your enemy, because laugh at the bully. He's insecure about something, that's why he bullies people. Education, and when you get there, you give it back. Okay, you give back, otherwise you lose it. So remember to give back, give to charity, help people. Empathy for those who are still where you were, all right? Did you expect me to point it north? Like, there was a part of opposite of sex, and Canada might be relevant. He was like, you expect me to give you money and point it north? Take yourselves out. So education, okay, look how they, how the rich people right now, dismantled the Department of Education, dismantled our healthcare, dismantled, it's all this stuff is rich versus poor. It's not us versus each other. It's us versus the rich. So vote Democrat. You want to get this shit back to how it was, because all they wanted to do was take whatever they could, watch us suffer. Whoever is strong enough to make it through, they can go on to the next thing. So, and like a lot of people will be like small-minded about it. So just be mindful of this shit. Like, it's just, so who are you battling? You're battling with yourself. You're battling with yourselves. The mom said that to the guy in that movie, Blood In, Blood Out. So you're battling with yourselves. You're resisting that change. Even like you might have unhappy family dynamics that you need to, release. You need to heal. You're wasting time. That's not working anymore. Like, it's time for you to come out of that and repeat that and close that cycle, because you're repeating it. It's something that keeps going. Yeah, the death reverse, the tower reverse. You're resisting that change. The death and the devil. The devil and the tower and the death reverse. Okay, so you're repeating a pattern. You're resisting a change. Literally. Anything else? Change. Stop battling yourself. That can't even go more clear. That cannot be more clear. That is your path forward. Okay? Closing the cycle. Stop battling yourself, because you are battling yourself and you're leaving yourself in this unhappy, unfulfilled energy. Do what they do. Focus on